All right, guys, happy Sunday. So this week, hold on, my computer is dinging at me because I've got a chat going off and that's really distracting. Um, all right, guys, so it is Sunday and we have about 30 minutes before the family call. So we wanted to hop on and do just a quick newbie training and bring you guys some tips and tricks to help better your business. I know that this is the kind of business where you jump in and you learn as you go. And so it's a blessing and a curse. One, you make money faster because you just dive right in, but two, you literally are learning every single day, every single week. I'm 3 years in, Brooke's over a year in, and we still learn stuff every day. So tonight we're going to talk to you guys about selling samples. We're going to give a few social media tips, and then we're going to talk about host to post, but weight loss host to post in particular. So I'm going to, do you want me to start or do you want to start, Brooke?
Sorry, whatever's easiest for you. I'm ready when you are. If you want to start with
go ahead and you can start with whatever you were going to start with, host to post, right? Okay.
Social media posting tips. So I just want to give some quick tips to posting on social media, because I think sometimes when we do jump in, you know that you're supposed to post something, but you're not sure what. And so that's why Jamie and Jen have the newbie chat, and they give you posts to kind of learn what to do and how, the best way to post. One major thing is that it is great to take inspiration from other people. Yes, give me 1 second. If you follow leaders, a lot of times you'll see something that they post and it's like, ooh, that's an amazing post, and you'll see 100 comments. It is great and completely fine to take inspiration from that. Just don't copy and paste. You never, ever, ever want to copy and paste, because the verbiage and the picture both have a barcode, so to speak. I'm just going to call it a barcode. And Facebook recognizes it. So if you copy and paste the verbiage in the picture, then they're going to look at it as a repost. You're posting the same thing. So not only does that mess up your algorithm, because it's not going to show, they're not going to put yours at the top like, hey, something new, everybody, you want to see this. It's something old that's already out there. Your people aren't all going to see it. And it's also going to mess up the person's algorithm that you copied it from. So totally fine to take the picture, save the picture, put a filter on it, crop it the smallest amount, change it in some way. The verbiage, copy it, paste it to your notes. Go back in and change at minimum 5 to 7 things. Change words, change emojis, change a period to an exclamation point. Take it from comment if you need info to, if you'd like information on this product, text me and add your phone number or whatever. Just make sure you're changing enough things that Facebook gives it another barcode. Also, times to post. You want to make sure that your whole news feed or your whole page isn't TFX post. You want to make sure that you're making a product post every day and an opportunity post every day. Even if you're somebody that posts twice a day, do that, or make one It Works post and one personal, completely different post. It's kind of up to you how you want to work that. You just want to make sure that you're putting at least one post up a day about It Works, if not two. It can be a product post, it can be an opportunity post, anything you want. Just make sure, try to do it in the certain times of the day. I think, what is it? It's like 8 to 10, 11 to 1, and then evening is kind of iffy. I feel like that's a little bit tailored more to your audience. I am a good 7 to 10. I feel like my people are at 7 o'clock, dinner's done. The people that have young kids are getting them bathed and everything. The people that don't have kids are just hanging out. So they're scrolling Facebook at 8, 9 o'clock. So it's, instead of posting it, 3 o'clock mid-afternoon between lunch and between dinner when people are still at work, that may not be a time that your audience is going to see it. So if you post during those times of the day on people's lunch break, they're more likely to be scrolling. When In the morning, if they're drinking coffee before they get ready to work, they're going to be scrolling. So it's more likely to see them during that time. One more thing I wanted to say, make sure that if you're going to do like a product post every day, there's a lot of people that do like a product of the day kind of situation. Make sure that you change it up every day. Don't make your product every day TFX. I mean, it's okay if you do TFX on Monday and TFX on Thursday, but somebody that is interested in your products doesn't want to go to your page and see thermophyte. They're going to think that's the most important thing you have. And then they may not go back far enough to see that we have, 45 other products. So make sure that you're showing them that we have a range. We have a cleanse, to start before that thermophyte. If you want to lose more than, I say, usually 15 to 20 pounds, add the coffee. We have, like I said, like 45 products. So you want to make sure that you are giving your audience everything and not just focusing on one product every day, if that makes sense. And if you have questions, I will try to get in the chat. I think these are things that we've probably talked about before, but if you have questions, throw them in there. Because if you have a question, then somebody else may have a question on the same thing. So,
Perfect. I'm going to hop in real quick and I'm going to give a couple of tips on social media also, because there is so much to learn, you guys. There truly is. And we don't expect you to sign up and be instant social media gurus, right? But here's something that is important. And I love Brooke's tips because it does make a difference when you post. It does make a difference how frequently you post and that you are showing a variety of those things. So something else that it was like the perfect segue, honestly. Something that is in our new distributor checklist and the link to the Google Doc, if you took the time to walk through that, one of the very last things on there is a link, or is walking through your 5 pillars. And so for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, you want to show a variety of who you are. So something that a lot of people, when they get started in social media, in this business and network marketing and social media marketing, they are very nervous about becoming like a billboard or becoming salesy or turning off their friends and family. And focusing and knowing what your 5 pillars are is super, super important. And it's a really great way to ensure that doesn't happen, that you don't become that walking, talking billboard, right? Your friends and family go to your wall to see your significant other, to see whatever. So when I say your 5 pillars, if I were to go and ask my 3 best friends, what makes Jamie Jamie, right? They're going to be like, she is a hot mess mom. She is in love with Joshua. She loves to be with her friends and to have a good time, party type atmosphere, not go out to clubs party, but do what?
I said she is here for all the fun things.
All the fun things. Yes, exactly. I love crafting. I love decorating my house. That's something that I do, PTA mom crap. I love that kind of stuff. And I'm trying to think what else. I love cocktails. I love all kinds of cocktails. I love whiskey. I love making fun drinks. That is what you're going to see. I'm also really sarcastic. And so you're going to see a lot of funny stuff on my page. When you go to my Facebook page, you're not just going to see it works, right? I just listed off 4 or 5 things, but also it works as a really big part of who I am. So while you're going to see my product post and you're going to see my opportunity post, you're also going to see the new floral arrangement that I made for the table in my living room. You're also going to see this week, when I put up all my fall decorations, you're going to see that. I'm hosting a baby shower on Sunday. You're going to see all of those decorations. You're going to see when I go to a friend's house next weekend and I spend the whole weekend with my girls. That's important to me. And then I just posted to my story about my daughter outside riding her bike. I'm a mom. You're seeing my everyday life, but you're also getting how the products and the business fit into my life. So if you haven't written your 5 pillars down, write down or send 3 of your best friends a message and say, what makes me me? Describe me in 5 things. What am I about? You know what I mean? And they should be able to do that. And when I go to your page, I should get that feeling from you. Because you want to be a person. People buy people, not products. Okay. When people come into your business, it's not because they want it works the company and that they might be so in love with the product and they might really love the compensation plan, but they chose to join your team because they know who you are. So it's important to put every part of you out there, and so people get to see that. I just mentioned my story, and that's my second tip. So Brooke and I decided we were going to share 2 tips each. That's my second tip. Okay. So every single day, you're going to get a story of the day, or if you're in the Telegram group, you can go and pull stories. But here's the deal. The way stories work is every single time, and you may or may not be aware of this. I wasn't for the longest time. The way they work is, so I uploaded a boomerang of me making my coffee this morning, followed by some coffee slides from Telegram, right? The cute little over stories, and I put a poll on the last one so that people can vote if they're interested, right? Well, if I go all day long without posting anything to my story, then my story falls farther and farther and farther behind. The idea for stories is for people to get little snippets of you. And the cool thing about it is, one, stories are 15 seconds long, right? They record for 15 seconds. Obviously, you can do them longer or multiple slides or whatever, but each thing is 15 seconds long. And every time you upload something new, it bumps yours right back up to the front. So when you open up Instagram or you open up Facebook and you click on stories and you scroll for a couple stories and then you close it and then you open it back up and that same person is still right there at the front, it's because they're consistently uploading. So they're uploading to their stories. So you'll see me try and upload, and you'll see top leaders try and upload, maybe not every hour, every other hour, but at least every third hour, so that you can, it's not like posting. Posting, you want to do max 3 a day, right? You want to do a personal post, a business post, and a product post, and you want to spread those out. Stories, you can be as wild on your stories as you want. You can go crazy on your stories. You can post as many times, because all that's going to do is keep bumping you to the front of the line. So I thought that was really cool. And I love that, because if you are somebody that wants to get it out there, put it in your story. If you're super hyped up about this business, put it in your story. Go live, share the things from Telegram, do whatever you want to in your story. That is a great place for you to go, because the more active you are in it, the more people will see it. It'll just keep bumping you to the front of the line. Brooke, do you want to go ahead and talk about weight loss host to post?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. We all know how important, I know, especially in newbie trainings, we are constantly talking about host to post, because that is legit a game changer for your business. And the reason that we do so many, we say do giveaway post and weight loss post. Giveaway is going to grow your network quicker. That is a very easy way to get new friends on Facebook. Everybody wants to win $500, so they're going to comment. Once they get into your network, they're going to start seeing your post. Easy cheesy. Weight loss post to post, those are good, because we have so many different weight loss products that, and like right now, those weight loss products are always on the buy 2 get 3, or buy 2 buy 3 if we have them. So we have so many that those are usually the most popular. I mean, you scroll through your feed, there is a mom, a dad, a teacher, a sister. Someone's trying to get healthier. Someone's trying to lose weight. Someone's trying to get more vegetables in their diet every day, whatever it is. Weight loss is something that there's always someone that needs a weight loss product. And the good thing about our weight loss host to post is that we have all those products and everyone is different. So one person isn't going to, for me to lose weight is not the same products that Jamie's going to use to lose weight. We are 2 totally different people. So the weight loss host to post gives you like a larger spectrum of products to offer our customers. That is something that without fail, there is something that they need. And you'll always be able to find something that's going to meet their needs, fit their criteria. Not everybody wants a cleanse, which goes along with weight loss, but not everybody, wants face pads. Not everybody wants neck cream. So we have the most weight loss products, and it's our most popular thing. So when you put a weight loss host to post out there, you're going to have a plethora of people that are going to respond. And that's always going to get you, what am I trying to say, Jamie? That's always going to,
I think what you're trying to say is, like, because there are so many products, they're very easily paired, and you can have lots of different conversations with people. Is that what you were getting at?
Yeah, it's like I said, a million people that want to lose weight. And because we have all of those products, there's always something that is going to fit someone's needs. Not everybody needs all the other stuff we have. I mean, because we have a ton, but you're always going to find a weight loss product that someone can use. They may not need 3, they may only need 2, but we've got so many products for that, that you're always going to be able to help someone in that area. You're never going to have to say, we have nothing that will work for you. We've always got something.
Yep. I'm going to jump in real quick and kind of finish this off. I think that's so important. Everybody wants to be healthier, and there are varying degrees of weight loss, right? So some people have a very healthy lifestyle, and they may only need a cleanse. They may only need something to boost their metabolism or cover them when they have a cheat meal. But then there are other people that have, like, that want to lose 70 pounds or whatever the goal is, right? Like, and we can take care of all of them. So here's something that I wanted to talk about a little bit when it comes to weight loss host to post. Here's the deal. I love host to post because, one, it's very fast paced and you can reach so many people. We all know how important host to post is. And if you have questions about what exactly host to post is and how to utilize it and how many you should be getting up a day and all of that fun stuff, reach out to your sponsor or reach out to your Diamond upline. They will be happy to have that conversation with you. But I want to talk specifically about weight loss host to post. So I stick to 3 main products, or 4 actually, whenever I'm doing weight loss host to post. So I'll do a coffee host to post, I will do a cleanse host to post, a Thermophyte X host to post, and I will do the heart hap. I think everybody is familiar with those 4, so I'm going to talk as if you are. If you have specific questions, drop them in the chat. But whenever I'm reaching out to people about the Skinny Brew host to post, I am immediately on the very first conversation when I'm sending them product information, they are going to get information on Skinny Brew and chocolate greens, or Skinny Brew and Thermophyte X. I always pair it with something else. Okay. And if they decide that they don't want it, then we take it away. When I do cleanse, I give the info. Thanks so much for your comment on my cleanse post with so-and-so. Here's the information on the cleanse. For most of my clients, they pair it with our Thermophyte X. Does this sound like something you could use? And I flip-flop it for Thermophyte X. Here's the information on Thermophyte X. Most of my clients pair it with a cleanse to kickstart their weight loss journey. Does that sound like something you're interested in? Okay, so you're always going to upsell. I love that because, again, they can always say, no, I'm really just interested in the cleanse. I signed a cleanse host. She was actually the host to poster, and she did a cleanse hap. I sent her my normal conversation that had cleanse and TFX on it. She was like, no, I think I just want to start with the cleanse. That's okay. She still signed up as a customer, and she is still getting product in her hand. And you know what? Holidays are coming up. I can then talk to her about Fat Fighters when Thanksgiving rolls around or whatever, because I know she's conscious and she is watching what she's doing and she's on that healthier lifestyle. And so even if they say no to the secondary product, that's okay, because we've offered it to them. We've planted that seed. They know that we've got other products available to them that could help them, right? If you haven't had keto coffee with chocolate greens or skinny brew with chocolate greens, my gosh, do yourself a favor and order it. It is so creamy and good. If you like mocha anything coffee, try it. It's delicious. Okay. And getting that, getting those 34 fruits and vegetables and all the superfoods and everything does so much wonders for your diet and for your metabolism and all of that. Greens are a #1 selling product for a reason for the past 20 years of our company, or 19 or whatever, because they work. They're incredible. So I always pair whenever for those 3, host to post in particular, those 3 weight loss things, I always pair. And if you are in the newbie chat, or if you don't have a set script or verbiage and you need that, or if you're on my team or wherever you are, ask for a script with an upsell for those 3 products at least, and we can get that to you. Okay. The last thing, send me how you mix it. Okay, I will. The last host to post, and I think the coolest one with the most opportunity for you to have the biggest upsell, is when you do the heart hack. And for those of y'all that don't know what the heart hack is, it is a very generic thing that says, hey, if failing was not an option, how much weight would you want to lose in the next 3 months? And then it has like different color hearts, and every heart has like a weight associated to it, like 5 to 10 pounds, 10 to 20, 30 plus, whatever. And they just comment with that color heart, and then we get to reach out to them. The coolest part about that is we get to start a relationship with that person. And I say a relationship because we are not going to offer any products right off the bat. We're not. We are going to sit back and we're going to ask them questions. Do you like coffee or tea? Are you on a particular diet? What is your lifestyle like? Do you sit at a desk all day, or are you a marathon runner? I'm spacing on the other questions that I asked. Do you have any health issues that you're dealing with? I'm going to pull up my thing so that I don't forget any questions. 2 seconds, because I've got a thing. What is your lifestyle like? Are you a coffee or tea drinker? Do you follow any specific diet currently? All of those things. So what that's going to do, because like Brooke said, we have so many weight loss options, right? We've got carb control, we've got fat fighters, we've got Thermophyte X, we've got both kinds of coffee, we've got our keto tea, we've got cleanses, we've got greens, reds, you name it, it can all help, right? And so by asking those questions, we're going to understand, one, they've commented with whatever color heart they associated to their goal. So we're going to know how much weight they want to lose. What I'm going to recommend for somebody that wants to lose 10 to 15 pounds versus somebody that wants to lose 70 is going to be completely different. What I recommend for somebody that is on a strict keto diet and works out is going to be completely different than what I offer to somebody that is a ER nurse that eats trash because she's always working late or whatever, or the mom that wants to lose 20 pounds that literally just eats goldfish with her kids and wine at night. Like, it's all going to be different, right? Like, everybody has their own goal and their own thing. This, I think it's important for me to say right here, this is why we don't just turn people loose on our websites. Go look, because here's what happens. They go and they pick products for what they think that they need or they think that they want, and it may not be the thing that they could most benefit from.
Can I say something super fast?
Absolutely, go.
Just because you're saying it. I feel like so often people will see a post about keto coffee and they're like, oh, I want that. They're not on the keto diet.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not on a keto diet, all you're doing with keto coffee is adding more fat to your diet. Right. It is not beneficial for you. They need skinny brew. And so it's great to sell a product, but if you're selling a product to somebody that's not on a keto diet, then you're doing them a disservice and your business a disservice, because you didn't take the time to find out what kind of lifestyle they lead. And I can promise you that they're not going to buy another product from you because you don't care enough to find out.
That's
So,
exactly right. I love that so much. And I think that something else that's really important to mention, that's a really great example. The other thing is a lot of times people are like, oh yeah, I'm a tea drinker. And then you start having a conversation with them and they drink sweet tea. Okay, ours is a fat burning tea with MCT oil, grass fed butter, and collagen in it, which is going to add, again, additional fats. If they have a high sugar or a high carb diet, I don't expect all of you guys to be dietitians, right? I don't expect that at all. But if somebody is like, yeah, I love sweet tea, I drink it all day, keto tea will not work for them. If they want to do the keto coffee, that yes, they can get the benefits of the collagen from it, even if they're not on the keto diet, but the effectiveness of the fat burning part of it is not as high for them as skinny brew would be. And then they can flavor the skinny brew as they would like, right? So it's super important to understand what the different products are used for. I'm going to go over that really briefly. But then take the time to ask them the questions, and please, for the love, do not turn them loose on your website. Okay, it's one thing for them to be like, I just want to go and look, but like if you know that they have a specific goal, or if you're trying to whatever, taking the time to care and ask them the questions and walk them through, like you are investing in them. And I think that it's even more important when you're doing host to post. Kind of going back to like the heart hap, it's more important when you're doing it on host to post, because those people don't know you. They don't know Jamie that truly loves her team, that truly loves her clients, that truly loves her family. And they don't know me from the next girl that's selling it that doesn't give a crap and is just trying to make $1 million and do it as fast as she can. Like, I care about my clients. I want them to get the results that they are trying to get. And I'm going to do my dangest to make sure that I pair them with the products that are going to benefit them the most. So very, very quickly, before we talk about selling samples, I'm going to walk through very high level what the different weight loss products do. Okay. So 2-day cleanse is a 2-day liquid cleanse that they will do morning and night for 2 days in a row. They need to up their water intake. What it's going to do is it's apple cider vinegar, ginger, lemon, green tea, and I'm missing something else, but it works its way very slowly through our intestines. Aloe vera, thank you. It works its way very slowly through our intestines. And it's going to break down all of the toxic sludge that is built up in there. That sludge literally slows your food down from digesting, as well as it seeps out through the like lining of your intestines, and it slows your whole body down, right? So people are going to get a natural boost of energy. They're going to get all kinds of really great stuff from the cleanse, and sometimes they're going to lose weight because it's literally moving that stuff out, right? So it's going to bump your digestion. It's going to give you energy. It is incredible. It is an incredible product, you guys. There is no urgency effect for it. I highly recommend that every weight loss person, if it's in the budget, starts with a cleanse. Fat fighters. Okay, fat fighters are, I think of them as like a CYA. So like cover your ass. If you have a cheat meal, or if you have a heavy carb meal or something like that, you're going to take fat fighters. You're going to take 2 of them within an hour each way, before your heavy meal or after your heavy meal. So an hour each way, you've got a little bit of grace and wiggle room. You're going to take it with that heavy meal, whatever the heavy meal of the day is. If you go to IHOP and have like a Grand Slam or whatever it is for breakfast, take it with that. If that's your heaviest meal of the day, take it there. And those 2 little tablets are going to absorb the fats and carbs in your food, and they're going to help them pass through your system so your body doesn't absorb them. Okay. So that's fat fighters. Those are different than carb control. What carb control does is it regulates the way your body absorbs glucose, which is what is in sugar they break down the same. Sugar and carbs break down the same. And your body either uses fat for fuel or glucose for fuel. And so what carbs do is they regulate the way that your body absorbs sugar and carbs, so that it doesn't break it down in a way where your body's going to use that for fuel. That way it's using stored fat for fuel. So that's an everyday thing, right? If you have people that eat I give this to my people that are like, eat a balanced diet, right? or even a little bit on the heavier carb side, right? Or like they eat like sandwiches for lunch and stuff like that. Like this is ideal. This is pretty much for anybody because it's going to take it and it's your body, instead of getting like spikes in glucose levels or insulin levels, it's going to regulate it. So you're here, right? And it helps your body run more efficiently. It's going to boost your metabolism, all of those things. Skinny Brew is, okay, I'm going to talk about Thermophyte X first. That is our thermogenic metabolism booster. It is going to literally like turn up the heat for you on the inside and turn you into a fat burning machine. It is going to boost.
Bomb.
It is the bomb.
It is bomb.
It is going to boost your metabolism. It has been reformulated twice since we've gotten it, and it is incredible. It has clinically tested ingredients in it, and again, it is for anybody that wants to boost their metabolism. Let's see. Okay, so Skinny Brew is basically the coffee version of Thermophyte X. So it is a black French roast coffee. People can flavor it with sugar-free creamers, sugar-free syrups, sugar alternatives. You don't want to add in a bunch of real sugar or like sugar, regular creamers or whatever, just because you're adding in fat, right? Or you're adding in sugar and carbs there. So I always encourage sugar-free syrups and creamers and whatever. But it is a plain black, like just a normal coffee. Like if you have a client that just literally wants to swap their coffee, Skinny Brew is the way to do it. Again, it's incredible energy. It is an incredible product. It will change their world. Is a very highly recommended product if you are a coffee drinker. Keto coffee. Let's talk about that for a minute. So keto coffee is basically an instant bulletproof coffee. If you don't know what bulletproof coffee is, it is coffee that is made with MCT oil, so coconut oil, grass-fed butter, so ghee, grass-fed butter, and collagen. So what the collagen is going to do is it's going to help repair your gut. And then the grass-fed butter and the MCT oil is going to introduce healthy fats first thing to your diet in the morning. By drinking that first thing in the morning, you are going to extend your natural state of ketosis. Ketosis is fat burning mode. Your body's in fat burning mode. So if you are drinking keto coffee first thing in the morning, you are going to extend that fat burning mode that your body naturally goes into while you sleep. So that is an incredible product too.
From experience, that keto coffee will put you into ketosis faster. I promise. I actually used Skinny Brew and keto coffee and like tested it out, and keto coffee put me into ketosis like 4 hours quicker. Yep.
I love that. And I remember you Marco Poloing me about that. It's a really incredible product, and it works so much. So much. The keto tea is basically the caffeine-free chai tea version of our keto coffee. So it's going to have the same benefits, the collagen, the grass-fed butter, and the MCT oil. It's going to help you stay in ketosis. It is going to give you healthy fats for your body to burn as fuel, since you do not, since people on keto diet don't have carbs and sugar, they limit that. So they don't use glucose. Sorry, my brain went a little blank. They don't use glucose for fuel. They don't use carbs and sugar for fuel. They're using that. So keto tea is a great option, but only if they are on keto. Okay. Keto coffee, I give a little bit of grace for, because it is first thing in the morning. Everybody goes into a natural state of ketosis overnight, even if you're not on the keto diet. But keto tea is absolutely 100% only if you are on the keto diet. Otherwise, you are just adding healthy fats into their diet.
You go into ketosis overnight?
Naturally.
Really?
Yeah, because your body burns through all of the glucose, like even if you have like a small amount of whatever, like you're burning through all of that overnight, and you naturally go in to start burning fat.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You're so smart.
I've been on a weight loss journey and a health and wellness journey for over a decade. And all of this information, like I said, I don't expect y'all to know this, but you need to know the little snippets, right? This is a part of who I am. I'm very passionate about knowing what I'm putting in my body and how it's affecting me. And I have hypothyroidism and Hashimoto's. And so I have to be very careful. And the way certain things affect my body don't affect other people the same way. And so I've had to learn these things along the way. I do consider myself pretty well educated on the topic, but I don't expect that from you guys right off the bat. But if you know the basis of what they're going to do, fat fighters are going to cover your butt whenever you have Olive Garden wine night with the girls. Thermophyte X is going to boost your metabolism. Skinny Brew is going to boost your metabolism. Keto coffee is the creamy one with butter and stuff that's going to give you healthy fats and burn fat, right? Keto tea is the same thing, but it's decaf. And it has all the good stuff in it too. It's only for a keto diet. Like, I just want y'all to know, like, the little tidbits, okay? Because when they answer the questions about their lifestyle, you can say, if they say, I eat a lot of carbs, that automatically crosses off keto tea and keto coffee for me, right? It does automatically add carb control and fat fighters, right? If they're obviously they want to boost their metabolism. So if they're a coffee drinker, you can do Skinny Brew. If they're not, you can do Thermophyte X. Depending on how big their weight loss goal, you can do both of them, right? Or if somebody is on the keto diet, you can throw all of the keto products at them. And I don't want to forget greens, because greens and reds are incredible. And a lot of times people are not losing weight because they're not getting the nutrients that their body needs. And so greens and reds are truly just incredible products also, because they're going to fill in those gaps and allow your body to do what it needs to do. The last thing that I want to mention when it comes to weight loss happs is take your time with those. These are the ones where we should be getting screenshots from you guys. You have training chats, you have sponsors, you have uplines and sideline sisters. Our chats are to be used, to walk through those conversations. They're not easy, and you don't know the things, and that's okay. We do, and we are here to support you. So that is where the screenshot should be coming in, but you want to make sure that you're doing your due diligence and asking the questions and knowing what their goal is so that you can best help them get there. We are way over, but is there anything else you want to say about that before I hop on to selling samples real quick?
I wanted to ask you if you would, real quick, because I legitimately didn't know this until we had a Zoom on it a while back. Will you explain why people, because in I do too, I have customers that say, I'm doing these things and I'm not losing weight. And then I find out that they're a teacher and their stress level is way up here. And it's like, okay. And a lot of people don't know what your body does with stress and why it kind of sometimes prevents you from losing weight. And so when you explained that, it was like, oh my gosh, it was like a light bulb went off. So that is probably something that a lot of people don't know.
Yes, absolutely. That's a great question. So this is one of my very favorite products that we have ever had in the history of ever. It's called Confianza. It is not technically in our weight loss section, but it is our anti-stress formula. Drop a 1 in the chat if you have ever had stress in your life, because I'm about to drop like 1 million chats, right? Okay. So I think that we can all, even pre-COVID, we're all stressed, right? But here's the thing. When you are stressed out, I love that the chat's lighting up. When you are stressed out, your body produces a hormone called cortisol. What cortisol does is it basically makes your body weight loss resistant, okay? Your body is in fight mode whenever there is an abundance of cortisol. And so when your body is in fight mode or survival mode, it is going to shut down in terms of your metabolism. It is going to hold on to things. It is going to, it's not doing you any favors. Okay. So find your Zen place, figure it out. But here's the thing. So when it comes to weight loss, part of the reason we ask about lifestyle is because if they are an ER nurse, or if they are a teacher that has whatever 20,000 kids that they're dealing with, or they're trying to homeschool 4 kids at home and the husband is deployed, or whatever the case, like if stress is a part of their life, you need to recommend this product, because their cortisol levels are through the roof and they could be doing all the right things. They could be drinking enough water, they could be taking the right supplements, they could be eating the right things, but their cortisol is so high that their body is like, it doesn't matter what you do to me. I'm holding on right where I'm at. So if they add in 2 of these a day, and this product is one of our cheapest products that we have. I think it's $33 for a month's supply. So it's like $1 a day. Is it 35? It's still $1 a day, and it will change. I have seen it change so many of my clients' lives. It is something, just if you ever talk to anybody that has autoimmune disorder, if you are going to recommend this, you need to recommend this. Okay. There's a whole bunch of science behind it, but basically cortisol and inflammation in your system, this is key to making this work if you are dealing with any type of person with autoimmune.
And if anybody questions it, because I've actually done this, if you
Mhm.
just type in Google effects of cortisol for weight loss, there's a little chart, and I keep it in my phone, and it's got 3 circles, and it kind of just explains what happens to your hormones, and that basically it just takes that fat and holds onto it.
Mhm.
So, I mean, it's kind of like a scientific, hey, I know this sounds crazy. You've done all these things, you have all the products, and it sounds like I'm just trying to sell you another product. I promise I'm not. Take a look at this. And people kind of respect the fact that they go from thinking, oh, she's trying to sell me something else, to, okay, she really knows what she's talking about.
Yep, I think that's super important. I love that. I'd love to have that chart too, because it's true. And here's the thing, going back to asking questions in the beginning. You get to month 1 and you're checking in on your customers and you're saying, hey, how's everything going? They're like, I haven't lost anything, or I've only lost a couple pounds. I was really expecting more. I've got this package from you. You've got to check in and make sure that you're doing that. And if you want to, you've already built credibility with them by asking them questions in the first place. So continue that credibility with following up with them and changing up their package. There is nothing wrong with changing somebody's package. I tell my clients all the time, especially when they have any sort of pushback about the 3-month commitment. I'm like, look, we can, she's like, if they're like, what if it doesn't work? I'm like, look, we can swap things out every single month until we find what works for you. I have been taking these products as a customer for over a decade. I've been a distributor for 3 years, but I was a customer for 7 years before that. And I have changed my products so many times because what worked for me before Riker didn't work for me after. And then I found what worked, and then I got pregnant with Rayleigh, and then my hormones went crazy. Like, I've changed, things change. My job situation changes, people change. And so if something's not working, I don't want my customers to be stuck with products that aren't working for them, or that they could be getting better results. So talk to your customers, again, engage your uplines on this, because there are, you want to show them that you care. You want to show them that you are truly invested in getting them the best results. And these products do work, and they are completely customizable for everybody. Okay, so we are way after. So I'm going to talk about selling samples for like 8 seconds, okay? So when you sign up as a new distributor, and if you have any questions so far, go ahead and drop them in the chat while I'm talking about selling samples. When you sign up as a new distributor, you are given 7 virtual credits for 3-day sample packs of our Skinny Brew, okay? That is like your virtual distributor sign up kit, right? We used to get wraps, we used to get blah, blah, blah. We've gotten all kind of products in the past, but what we found is customers want samples, okay? And what we've also found is the people that do this business are busy and don't want to go to the post office to mail out samples or buy samples or whatever, or pay for postage, or, you know what I mean? So our company is incredible, and they launched in our It Works Connect app. There is a place that you can log in, and I'm going to get it pulled up real quick. Thank you for sending that to me, Brooke. And what you can do is you can send people samples. Here's the cool thing. They are already preloaded in your Connect app, and you get 7 of them. You can sell them for $15 to $20 per sample pack. It comes with 3 samples per pack, okay? The payment is not taken through any It Works, whatever. They can pay you cash, Venmo, Zelle, Cash App, PayPal, whatever. however they want to get you the money, or you can send them out of the kindness of your heart. But I like making money on them. In fact, in March, I challenged myself to sell a sample pack a day for every day in the month of March, which doesn't sound like a lot, right? But I did it, and I made $465 just in sample cash. Okay. Minus whatever the samples cost, but they are extremely discounted for you to buy more credits. But it's cool because y'all are all new and you have sample credits already on there. You have 7 of them. So if you were to sell them for $15 each, 7 times 15 is $105. If you paid $99 to sign up for this business, then that is getting your cash back right there. So I'm going to walk you through this Connect app really quick. So when you open up your Connect app, and this may be too bright, hang tight. When you open up your Connect app, this is what it looks like. This is what mine looks like. It says, welcome, Jamie. And that very first option says, send a sample. So I'm going to click it, disregard my nails. I need to fill like nobody's business. And it's going to say, oh, it's going to say login error because I need to log in. 2 seconds. It's going to say 2 seconds, y'all. I don't know why it does this every dang time. Logs me out, drives me nuts. So this is the screen that it's gonna, so this is the screen it's gonna pull up. Yes, Tammy, I see your comment. I will read it in just a second. So the first one is send a sample. The second one is prospect. Third one is alerts. And the fourth one is messaging. So you're gonna click send a sample, the little box, and it's gonna bring you to this screen that says, these are all the samples that I've sent, right? So these are all people that I've sent samples to. At the very top, I don't know why you can't see it. At the very top, it's gonna say purchase credits or send a sample, okay? Do you see that the little box says send a sample? I already have credits, so I'm gonna push send a sample. Right now, I've got 3 credits in there, okay? If I have already pre-entered my person's information, I can click get prospect info and it'll pull it from my prospects list. But most of the time when I'm talking to somebody and I'm selling a sample, I am getting their information like as it comes in. So I'm going to click this bottom button that says send a sample, and it's going to say, it's going to pull up this, it's going to show you what you're sending them. Okay. And it's really cool. If y'all have not looked at this, you need to go and look at it. Our sample kits are pretty legit looking. There's so much information. It's beautifully packaged. It comes straight to their door. At the bottom, it'll say send a sample, and then you just enter their information. Here's what you're going to need: their name, their shipping address, their phone number, and their email address, because they are going to get notifications as it ships. You as the distributor are also going to get notifications as their things ship and like when they arrive and things like that. And you just go through these, okay? So you're just going to enter their information, click through, and then it's going to send it to them. No harm, no foul. No work on your end. It is so stinking nice. So here's the other deal. If you run out of credit, say you sell your 7, I don't know why this is so bright. I'm so sorry. Oh, that's too dark. Okay. If you run out of credits, this little button right here with the coins says purchase credits. You can buy 1 Skinny Brew sample for $9, or you can buy 5 for $35. So if you're selling them for $15 each and you buy 5 for $35, 5 times 15 minus $35 to buy it, you're going to make $40 profit just by sending samples, okay? I love, love, love to sell samples. Here's the thing. Some people want to try before they commit to the 3-month thing. Cool, let them. That is cash in your pocket. That is lunch with a friend. That is a cocktail with dinner. That is new baseball socks for your son that needs new baseball socks. That is $15 worth of gas. That's dinner from the grocery store. Whatever it is, like, that's cash in your pocket. I love that we don't have to carry inventory and manage it, but we still have the opportunity to make cash by selling samples. And it's incredible to me how many people want to buy samples. I'm like, you do know that you're spending $15 to buy a 3-pack from me, or $20 when you could spend $49 and buy a 15-pack, or when they're on sale for the pick 2, you can spend $59 and get 30 instead of spending $15 and get 3. But who am I to judge? Because you know what? I know that they're going to love it when they get it. So It's money in my pocket now, and I know that it's a long-term win eventually when they get it and they try it and they love it. So if you are not utilizing samples as a backup, I don't lead with samples. I use it as a backup for if people don't want to commit, or if they want to try before they buy or whatever. I don't lead with it, but you definitely can. And in March, I made a lot of money leading with it because it was a very new product and people wanted to try it. A lot of my existing loyal customers wanted to try it. And it's super simple. Hey, I can get you, I do sample posts sometimes on my page, and I'm like, hey, if you want to try 3 for $15, I've got 10 packs available or whatever. I'll buy 2 5-packs and send those out, and it's great. It's cash in my pocket. So I hope this was informative. Brooke, do you have anything you want to add?
Sorry, I keep myself muted. No. I was just going to say, you said you make a post sometimes. I would definitely recommend that. Every now and then, maybe once a week, throw out there, our Skinny Brew is amazing, blah, blah, blah. We do have sample packs. Even if you're not saying, hey, who wants a sample pack? Throw that out there, because a lot of people don't know that. Yep. And you say 15 packets of Skinny Brew for $49, and they're like, ooh, $50 for 2 weeks of coffee. So it's kind of like, yeah, but we do have samples, and we don't have samples of a lot of products. So it's a good way just to let them know that that's something we can do for them.
Yep, I love that. Tammy, I love your question. I will put together a little cheat sheet tonight. I just made myself a note to put together a little cheat sheet on what the weight loss products are used for. But again, please utilize the chats. Screenshot your sponsor. I mean, I know I'm your sponsor, but screenshot your sponsor and drop screenshots in the newbie chat. There are leaders there ready to help you through those conversations. And that is truly the best way.
So, and you'll be surprised how quickly it will become second nature. Mm-hmm. It seems like a lot. And that's why at the beginning you were talking about how it's good to just jump in and run and learn as you go. Because if you sit down one day and spend 2 hours just getting all the information, after a few minutes, you kind of just, it's overload. And you're not going to actually take in half of that stuff. When you jump in and start doing it, you learn as you go, and it's not such a blow at once. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And that's why we do these little trainings too. We do weekly huddles. We have different people pour into us about different things. We have different leaders lead on different topics. We do these newbie Zooms every Sunday night at 8:30, and they're normally just 30 minutes, but we had a lot to say tonight. And we got started a couple minutes late. But here's the deal. Jump in and run, sell some samples, make some easy cash, do weight loss host to post. One host to post will change your entire business. 2 weight loss host to post is incredible for upselling, selling packages with multiple products, taking care of your customers, and just forming relationships. I think that it's the easiest to have a conversation with those and make them feel less transactional than other host to post, like a hair, skin, and nails or something like that, because I'm going to talk to my client. I'm going to talk to my potential customer. I'm going to work with them and get to know them a little bit. So I love that it's less transactional for me. There's more opportunity for me to form a relationship there. And then just posting on social media and using social media all together. I mean, there's plenty to learn. We threw 4 little tips at you. Watch when you're posting, watch how you're posting, watch what you're posting about, and utilize your stories, get live, and that's where you can go a little bit crazy. So I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing Sunday night. I'm going to hop off and watch the family call because we chatted right through it, and I'm hoping that they launched something really incredible. Corporate's always giving us something. So if you missed that, or if you want to go back and watch, then, it's half off BBKs. I'm so excited. Thank you, Kristen. That's amazing. Go watch. If you are brand new and you've never been on a family call, our CEO goes live every Sunday night at 9:00 for our family call from his Facebook page. His name is Mark Pentecost. I'm going to go watch it now because that just made me so hyped. But I love you guys. If you have any questions, reach out to me on Facebook, reach out to your upline, reach out to Brooke. We're happy to help. Thank you guys for plugging into your business and showing up If I don't talk to you before tomorrow night's team huddle, I will talk to y'all then. Good night.
Bye, guys.
Bye.